For today's video, we're actually going to be doing an unboxing of the off-brand bead roller. I say off-brand because I did buy this from eBay and I did not spring for a known name. So we're going to unbox it, assemble it, and run a few test pieces of material to see an honest review. This is not a paid promotion. In my opinion, not too shabby. Took me about 15 minutes of setup time and a 5/8 socket. I'll go ahead and let you guys know right off the rip. The handle was an HW6 to lock the handle on, HW8. So only a few tools to actually assemble the stand and the bead roller itself. Together, I want to say this was a $360 set. I could be wrong on that. I'll go ahead and post the link. I guess I'll post a screenshot of the listing I purchased here. So yes, this is the knockoff Harbor Freight version. I looked up everything to see if it was similar or the same, if they use a different sheet of steel. It appears that this entire unit was the same weight as the Harbor Freight unit, but the stand for the Harbor Freight unit is sold separate. That's probably the only thing I don't like about it. So I'm going to take the time and bend those legs so that they have a little bit more pressure on them. I don't think that they're made to be mounted the other way because then your bolt heads would be on the bottom. I did have to add washers to fasten said legs to the bottom. So I bolted down through. I had to add washers or the threads would stick out. So yeah, not entirely happy with that setup, but again, for the price tags, how can you complain? That is so weird. Weird, but cool at the same time. Yeah. I guess if you were like making a patch panel to cover something like an access door and you don't want it like clunking, that would definitely add to things. I've wondered about doing this though. If you were to do an X pattern, how it would roll through. And honestly, I think the radius is close enough. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, I think the radius is close enough that it doesn't get rid of the first overlap. So yeah, if you imagine this is an entire floor pan and you wanted to do like an X across the center as a design, you really couldn't be mad about that. Another note, there are 3 different sizes of this bit. So this is the widest throat and it stair steps down. I would say this is a 1/2 inch to 3/8 to 1/4 inch. And again, there are 3 sizes of this. This bit would make, I guess if you wanted to go down a piece of metal, skip 2 inches and come back, it would create an entire raised or lowered section. And again, this being the tallest of the 3 sets, going from 1/4 to probably 1/8 to like 1/16, depending on how fine you want that. They do sell more bits. I guess the biggest thing would be knowing what size the shank is on this and if it is the same size as like the Harbor Freight brand or any other brands out there. You call that 7/8. If it's not, then it's a hair shy. It's a 7/8 shank. It also has grease certs. This comes with oil on it. I assuming to keep it from rusting. But it does come with 4 grease certs, so you can actually grease this and keep the longevity of it. So highly suggest 9mm to install these and keeping them greased.